Hi everybody, welcome to my page. I'm going to give Facebook a couple minutes. It always tells me that it's going to build me an audience, and I appreciate that. Thank you, Facebook. So yeah, today I'm going to do a couple things new, couple things that I've done before. Specifically, I'm going to be using my cream shadow brush, which is an amazing tool. It is, you can use it for all sorts of things. It doesn't have to just be for cream shadow, which is great. I'm putting on my Glorious Face and Eye Primer real quick. I'm just going to get right into this while everybody joins me. And I'm going to go kind of fast through some of my application, through my foundation, probably through my contouring. I'm going to go ahead and just go through those, tell you what I'm using, do it really quickly, because my main focus today is going to be on eye makeup, because that's what I'm going to use my cream shadow brush for. Okay? Hi Tiffany, hi Britt, how are you? So, I already have my Glorious Face and Eye Primer on. I'm going to put on my liquid foundation, and of course use my liquid foundation brush, which I love. And I'm also going to add in a drop of Mineral Touch Skin Perfecting Concealer in Velour, which is one shade darker, to give my skin a little bit darker tone, because I am tan from the summer, which I'm not exactly excited about, but it is what it is. So just quickly get some liquid foundation in here. 1, 2, 3 drops. And get the lid back on. Why is it when we're busy that lids don't operate correctly? I just don't understand it. Hi, Britt. I see little man did great at his dentist appointment today. That's awesome. Okay, so I'm just going to dot this over my whole face. Hi, Mindy. And especially since I'm using concealer and foundation together, I want to be sure I blend really well, because you don't want too much of one in any spot. Specifically concealer, you don't want to pile that up in just one spot, so that, you know, you can easily see that there is concealer there. You also want to take this all the way to the hairline, down over the jaw, just to be sure you have good coverage across your entire face. Hi, Mindy. Woo! Working fast today. I'm gonna have like these big biceps soon. How'd you get that? Makeup. Which is fine, because, you know, that's a much more fun way for me to work out. And I do cover everything. Everything. I don't have any reason not to. Right? Makeup muscles. I love that, Mindy. Hi, Holly. How are you? Okay. So I have my foundation on. I'm just going to check my mirror to make sure it is all blended well, because it's kind of hard for me to see in the iPad. Although you may have noticed I'm not wearing glasses today. I actually put my contacts in. Imagine that. I could see without having my glasses on the top of my head. Yeah. Hi, Katie. Okay, so what's next? What's next? What's next? I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to put my Beachfront bronzer on, so that I am contouring just lightly. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do next. So I'm just going to take this little fluffy brush. It's almost a blush brush, but see how much less dense that is? See, this is my blush brush. This is the almost blush. This is blush. See how much thicker and denser that is? And that's much lighter. I like to use this one for bronzer because I feel like it should be a lighter application. Because I'm not doing like hardcore contouring. I'm going to try not to move in and out of the light so much so that I'm not giving you guys super bright white face. I know that's annoying, sorry. Okay, so bronzer. Right here in like this shape, like a triangle. Okay? We are highlighting the natural bone structure of my face. Now for other faces, I'll go into that another day. Maybe I'll get some volunteers to come over and let me show how to contour on different shaped faces. That would be fun. Because nothing is one size fits all. No application is one size fits all. Everybody's face is different. Everybody's eye shape, bone structure, all these things are different. I'm just going right here lightly. I'm going to take it right here because I'm just playing with light and dark. The dark is the contour. The light is the highlight. And I like this part right here. So you can do a number 3. Okay? Or a long 3. Depends on what you want to accentuate. I like to accentuate my temple here. I like that. So, that was my Beachfront bronzer. Ooh, I blinded you, didn't I? And my, let's just call it my bronzer brush. It's from e.l.f. Alright, so, this goes back in the cup. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, no I'm not, because I didn't get the other color out, but that's okay. I'm going to use my blush now. And again, this is my preference. I like to put it just above my bronzer and then end on the apple of my cheeks just to add some color to my face. I'm actually not going to highlight, do a contouring highlight today. I forgot to grab the product. I'll go over that again in a different video. Comment, let me know if you want to see that, and I'll do that. Hi, Megan. All right, so this is my pressed blusher in the shade Stunning, and I'm just going to dip one time. Start at the back because that's where the wider width of color is here, and so that I can control how much I'm applying with the angle up, the higher part, okay? Right here. Okay, other side, one dip. Blow it off because I'm always afraid I got too much. It's a lot easier to add more than it is to take it away. And I always smile. I like to accentuate my little apples on my cheeks, so I smile. I'm going to rub a little right here, right below that bronzer line, just again to add some color to my face. I really like it. I already have color from the sun, so I might as well just play up on it. Hi, Lisa. Okay, so now what will I do next? I think that I'm ready to go ahead and get into this eye makeup thing today. So, someone had asked earlier in a thread how you could use the cream shadow brush in many different ways. And there are many ways to use it. It is a very nice, flat, dense brush. See? And just like the other unique brushes, it is clearly marked Cream Shadow Brush. It is a multi-use tool. You do not have to use it for just one thing. That's the beauty of makeup. There's no rules. There's no rules. Even with brushes, there's no rules. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to move my stuff around here. And what I'm going to be using today, I'm using 2 cream eyeshadows, and I'm going to use the palette 3. The reason I'm using those, first of all, one of the cream shadows is an exclusive item in August Kudos, which ends tomorrow. Great deal. Second is the Addiction 3 palette. There are several collections that are retiring that include one of our Addiction palettes. And palette 3 is one of my favorites. It's purples. Beautiful colors. Show that to you. Open it and show you the colors. There we go. We have purple, pink. We have some like gold colors in here. This is like a silvery, shimmery, and black. Black. Everybody loves black, right? For something. You want a little bit of black in your life, in your makeup case, right? So tickled, ecstatic, determined, smitten, flippant, cheeky, and irate. I will be using, I'm going to show you how to use these the way I like to use them. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to use Tickled, which is this pink color. It's matte. And I am going to take that across my lid. And I'm going to use the cream shadow brush. Why am I using this brush? Because it is nice and flat. It's a nice dense structure. Okay, it's a dense brush. I'll show you up close. Let's get that so you can see. See the density of this brush? I don't want to say it's stiff, but it is a dense brush. So I'm going to use this to pat the color on, rather than flip it around everywhere. I want that color to be concentrated here on the lid. So I'm going to dip this into Tickled, and I'll show you. There's the amount of product I picked up. Keep it so you can see it. See, there's the clean side, and there's the amount of product I picked up. And I'm going to tap this just to pack it on the lid, specifically the lid. And I'm tapping and drawing down to the lash line lightly. Okay, and I'm going to do that again for the other side. Oh, hi, Erin. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm starting at my crease and I'm tapping down just to fill the lid with this color. I don't want it everywhere today. Crazy, right? I usually want it everywhere. Oh, that's weird with contacts in. Now, I'm going to pack it up one more time and I'm going to take it right at the lash line. So I get a nice deep color right there, okay? And all of these palettes, all of the eyeshadows are buildable. So it's best to start out with a little bit and then add more. And they're nice and buttery, so they blend super, super well. Now, because I am just packing this on my lid, I am not going to blend this out yet, all right? No blending yet. I know it's weird. No blending yet. I'm glad he smiled. Now, I do have a damp paper towel right here. And between my colors, I'm just going to wipe this lightly over this damp paper towel. And when I'm saying damp, I mean it's like just damp. Just damp. So I'm going to use this brush again, and I'm going to go under my eye, but that's going to be in a couple minutes, okay? Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to go ahead and use this one, and I'm going to go into my crease. Now, your crease color should be several shades darker than your skin color. As far as this, since I'm using pinks and purples, obviously my skin is not pink or purple. So I'm going to go a little darker than the pink, probably 2 or 3 shades. And I'm going to use, let's see, I think that I will use Flippant, which is right here. No, maybe I'll use Cheeky. I have to think about that. What about that one? You know, I'm going to swatch these on my arm and see which one I'm going to use. Let's see, which one? Whoop, there we go. Which one do you think? 1, 2, 3. I'm thinking maybe 1. I know it's hard to see this light. I'm sorry. 1, 2, 3. I'm going to go with 1. Look at my fingertips. They're all shiny. Okay, so I am going to dip into Ecstatic, which just happens to be the very next one in the palette, which is right here. And I'm going to take this into my crease. Same brush, okay? Same cream shadow brush. Oh, two. Sorry, Britt. I'll use two in just a minute. Now, I'm going to take this right here into this crease with just the end. And I'll blend in a minute. And I'm trying to keep it crease and slightly above. See my crease? And this outer corner. And this adds depth to the eye. Okay? Now, other side. And the cream shadow brush offers you a lot of control over adding the product, and I'm going to tap it on here. Offers a lot of control in exactly where you're going to apply product. Okay, and then I am going to blend this out now, and I'm not going to use that brush to blend. It's not good for that. That's not what it's made for. So to blend, I need a fluffy brush. Fluffy. I need a fluffy brush. Yeah, this is a great fluffy brush. Okay, this is the fluffy brush I'm going to use. They're both really blending brushes. This one's a little more stiff. This one is really light and fluffy and long, so this will blend really well. And I'm going to blend, not down onto the lid, just here in the crease with a windshield wiper motion. Just to get rid of those harsh lines. And right here, I'm going to blend like this and make almost a V shape. And just blend. This is why you prime, so that your makeup is more blendable and it will stay all day. That's why priming is so important. See the difference? Blended, unblended. Major difference, right? Again, I'm windshield wiper, just above the crease, at the crease and just above. I'm kind of making a little circle over here because it's an odd shape that came out, but I'm going to blend that out. Blend, 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 blend. And I really strongly suggest that you blend between each color addition. Do not pile all of your colors on and then blend right at the end, because you're just going to end up with a big mess. It's all going to blend to one color, and that is not what you want. You do not want one big color just blended all together. If that is what you want, by all means, pile them on, blend away. Just blend. Oh, I flipped it. No, I didn't. Okay. And I'm just blending out right here, not completely across the lid, and here I'm going in the crease. And one eye may take longer, one eye may be absolutely perfect and blend exactly like you want it to in the first minute. There we go. That is my blending. All right, so hi Bridget, hi Brian, Peggy, hi Dawn. How are all of you today? So now what I'm going to do is I am going to take a shade a little lighter than the one I put in my crease. And I'm going to put it right here, probably from this point, right where I stopped that blend, to just about the brow bone. And I found out today that this is called the transition area. Great word, right? Transition area. Yeah, let's all say that together. Transition area. Yeah. All right. So, hi, Katerina. Great, Bridget. I am absolutely great. I'm having a lot of fun. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take, remember I said these were both blending brushes? This one is a little tighter. So this transition color is going to be basically blended on. You're going to just add this and you're going to blend away from there. So the color I'm going to use for that, because I used Tickled, then I used Ecstatic. So now I'm going to use this color right here, Flippant. It is it's not matte, but it's not as glittery as, say, some of these other colors. So I'm going to go in with Flippant, which is the second one that I showed you on my arm. See, it's a little shiny. I'm going to go in here in the transition area with Flippant with this little tighter brush. So I'm just dip, whoop, dip, dip. I'm going to go right here. And I'm sweeping inner to outer. Sweeping, 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 sweeping. Nice, right? I'm going to do it again on the other side. Sweeping. I feel like Cinderella. I'm doing all this sweeping. Sweep, sweep, sweep. I'm taking it all the way down. See? And this is to accentuate the curve of my own eyelid. Everybody may not be able to do that. Everybody might not want to do that. That's fine. There's no rules. If we're going to repeat anything today, that's what I want you guys to repeat. No rules. Now I'm going to take the fluffy side again, and I'm just going to blend. See this circle? Slow motion. And combine those, and if it goes up higher towards the brow bone, that's fine. That's fine. We're going to do it here as well. Little circles out. Because again, we do not want harsh lines. We don't want harsh, hard lines anywhere on our face. Okay? Now, I told you I was going to use the cream shadow brush again. I am. Now I'm going to go in with this cream shadow brush, and I'm going to draw a color right across here. Okay? It's basically like an eyeliner for the under eye. It's going to add some color. It's going to tie the top of my lid to the bottom of my lid. It's going to make them all work together. So what I'm going to do is I am going to go in. I think I really do want a pop of color here. So I'm going to use this color right here, Cheeky. Purple, sparkly. It'll give a nice bright pop underneath. All right? Now, here's what I'm going to do. It's hard to do this backwards. I'm going to dip just on one side. See how I just dipped the very tip there? And I'll go up close for you. I'm going to trace this bottom lash. I'm going to blend this up with my finger. Fingers are great tools. Don't forget you have them. Use them. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Oop, and I just dotted my face. Contacts. I'm actually going to go back in again because I want more of that purple underneath. There, is that a little better for you guys to see? It's better for me too. I'm bringing it right here too, just to tie the top and the bottom together here in the corner. And don't worry about that little mess on the corners. We're going to clean that up. No big deal. Okay? Now, here's what I'm going to do with that corner. First, I'm going to blend it in this way. Touch and pull. Touch and pull. And I'm going to take my foundation brush. I'm going to clean it. Boop. And I'm going to clean it. Nice, right? I love that foundation. So now I'm going to take Irate. Hi, Ashley. I'm going to take the black color in here, Irate. And I'm going to draw this across the top line. I'm going to use this little tight brush. Whoop, there we go. Use this little tight brush here. And I'm going to draw, you know what, I'm going to use, I have an eyeliner brush. There we go. There's an eyeliner brush. I'm going to dip in Irate. I'm going to start at the outer corner and work my way in. I'm going to go right into the lash line. I like to hold my eye while I do this. And as you can see the motion I'm using, I am tapping that color right at the lash line. See? I'm going to do the same on the other eye. Now, I'm going to wipe this off just a little bit. And I'm going to go back and kind of smudge. Just lightly go over it. And smudge it out. That kind of smokes it out, gives it a better look. In my opinion, a better look. The lines aren't so harsh since I'm not doing a traditional eyeliner. The lines being a little less harsh, I have to add more color over here. I feel like this is a more natural look, a more natural approach to using the palettes. Okay, so one last thing I'm going to do with the cream shadow brush. I'm just wiping this off on my hand. I am going to use it to apply my brow highlight. And I'm actually going to use this brush first and do my inner eye highlight, which is right here. And I'm going to use the color Smitten, which is right there. And I'm going to highlight the inner eye. Dipped. Oop. See how much brighter it looks with just a little bit? And I'm doing this whole inner V with that color. And this is a shimmery color. It's not showing up real well on this video, but it is a shimmery color. Catches light. That's why you want to highlight this V. It catches light. It makes you look more awake. It makes your eyes look brighter. Okay. So now what I will do, I am going to use eyeliner. But I'm going to use my purple eyeliner, which again is part of the kudos. I'm going to use this. This shade is Purposeful. I'm going to use this on my waterline. I'm just going to pull down slightly. And I'm going to go in my waterline with this nice purple color, just to add some more color. Okay, and And I want to blend this a little better. Find the right brush here. Sorry, guys. Because that black line kind of took on a life of its own. So I'm just going to smudge it out. And I'll match it over here. No mistakes, just challenges. All right, so now I'm going to use my cream shadow brush. I am going to take the same color, Smitten, and I'm going to go right here under my brow. Okay? And I will do my brows in just a minute. They're totally not done. So I dipped it in, and I'm going to go right here under the brow. Now you can see the amount of highlight I get out of that. And I'm going to blend that with my finger. Yeah, that's like a boom highlight color when you put it on up here where it catches that light. Okay? Blend it down here. I'm going to use it under the whole brow. I really love this color. Love it. So that is it for my Addiction 3 palette. That's it. I'm done with the Addiction palette. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to go in. What shade is this? I'm just going to use one shade of cream shadow today. And I'm just going to go back over this inner V highlight. This is the shade Dreamy. It is silver. It is beautiful. And I'm not going to use my cream shadow brush for this. I'm going to use this little tiny, I believe it is an eyeliner brush. I don't know. It might be a lip liner brush. And I'm just going to tap this right here. And I just dipped once and used it on both eyes. And I'm going to use my finger just to blend by basically pushing slightly on the color. Okay. Hi, Jessica. How are you? So now I'm going to do my brows real quick. I'm going to comb them up in shape. Comb up, then comb over. I am still using the Anastasia Beverly Hills brow pencil. This is in Auburn. I'm going to do this bottom line first, just touching, touch, 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 in a straight line where my brows already lay. I'm not trying to build a whole lot. I just want a little more depth, little cleaner line. Now I'm going up into the brow. And just inside that top line. And I'm not going to go all the way to the end because I don't want it super thick. In the bottom again. And your brows are sisters, not twins. They do not have to match. Now for this tail part, on the other one, in this one, I just went in at the bottom. Because I feel like that's where you need a tighter line, a more defined line, is at the underneath. Many of us have, you know, kind of screwy eyebrows. I'm going to take the brush, the little spoolie. These are called spoolies, by the way, if you didn't know. I'm just going to trace over the brow, set those hairs in place, and spread that color. You're, again, blending that color, because even lines should be blended a little bit. Okay. And I'm going to hit my cream shadow brush again. I'm just going to clean that up with my highlight color. And I still have some on my brush, so I'm not re-dipping. I'm just cleaning up with the highlight color. Okay? Now, finish my eyes, I'm going to use the 3D Fiber Lashes, which is gel, fiber, gel. So I loosen both bottles. Start by applying gel. In an even coat. It doesn't have to be heavy, it just has to be even. Rolling my fibers on my hand to make them behave better, and about halfway up the lash to the ends with fibers. And see how they're sticking on there? That's what the gel's for. That is how all of this works. So now I'll go to my other eye. Blend just a little bit. Ooh, much better, right? Fibers, roll, and apply. And I'm closing up my fibers. I'm done with them for now. Ooh. Sorry about that. Ooh, I'm just beating y'all up. Okay, there we go. Trying to fix this without being blinded completely. So you let them sit for about 30 seconds after you apply the fibers, and then you go back over again with gel. This seals them in so they stay all day. No flaking and no dropping all over your face and all that. Base to tip. Base to tip. And see the length on those? Nice, right? And now I'll do my bottom. And now to the second eye. Dip. I'm going to add a little more here. Okay. So that's pretty much it. As far as my eyes, that's it. Now, I am going to do a quick lip trick that I just love. I've been doing it a lot. These colors are super pretty. I'm using my, the third piece, or the second piece? The second piece from the Defend Innocence collection. This is the same eyeliner that I just used on my waterline. This is Purposeful. What shadow I used? What do I have on? Jessica, I have on palette 3, and I will go ahead and list each color in the in a post. I believe what I used, because it's going to be hard to talk for a minute while I'm putting this on. I'm going to use the eyeliner as lip liner. So what I used was Tickled, Ecstatic, Smitten, Flippant, Cheeky, and Irate. The only one I didn't use was Determined. Tickled was on the lid, Ecstatic was in the crease, Flippant was the transition color, Cheeky is for under the eyes, and then I used Irate to line the top lid. I hope that helps. So now I'm going to use this as a lip liner. I want to try to do like a little ombre lip. Actually, no, I'm not. I brought a different color today. Can you believe it? I actually brought a different color. Okay, this is by Palladio, and the color is Cabernet. I'm going to use this. I'm going to use Stuck Up, and I'm going to use the third piece of the Defend Innocence collection. This is the Opulence lipstick. Look how pretty that cap is. Look at that, it's purple. This is the Opulence lipstick in Sitting Pretty. This is exclusive to the Defend Innocence bundle, which does end tomorrow. So what I'm going to do first is I am going to line my lips fully with this Cabernet. Okay, now I'm going to use this shade, and I'm going to go right here. From this point back, I'm going to fill in. And this is great if you have really thin lips, and I do. That's a pretty face. Okay, so I filled in the corners with that. In the corners where I just did that, I'm also going to take my lipstick, and this is the color Stuck Up. It's a mauve kind of brown color. I'm going to go right over that liner. And just slightly past it. Okay? Now, going to use a lip brush. Get that color nice and smooth in those corners. And I drew over my Cupid's bow a little bit more to add some darker shading. And then I drew straight down to accentuate the Cupid's bow. Makes it look deeper. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take that unique Moodstruck Opulence lipstick, the one that is specific to Kudos this month, and I'm going to use that same brush. I'm going to wipe it off and get that color off of there. Wiping it off. And I'm going to apply it right in the open spaces that are left. Okay? So. Packing that color on. I'm going to do the same thing in each of these spaces that are left. And I know it looks funny right now, but give it a minute. Okay. Thank you. This color is beautiful. Thank you, Jessica. The palette is amazing. Palette 3 has really become one of my favorites. Now, I'm going to blend this from here out. And now I'm going to press. See that? Instantly bigger lips. And if I want to make them look a little bit bigger, I will take some lip gloss and add it to the center. Or I can use the cream shadow in a whole new way. Are you ready? Are you ready? All right. My Hopeful Cream Shadow right here. Again, part of the Kudos bundle. I'm going to dip my finger. See, I got just a little bit. I got a little too much, actually. Just a little bit on my finger, and I'm going to go right here. Look at that. Instantly bigger lips. So, I will list every product that I used today. I will list the brushes that I used. I hope you guys got some really great information today. I hope you feel more confident about doing your makeup. And if you have any questions, feel free to message me. If you'd like any of these products, please feel free to message me, especially the Kudos bundle. The Kudos is over tomorrow at midnight. You have 24 hours, just over 24 hours, to get this amazing bundle. What's included in it, you're asking me? Well, let me tell you. What's included in this, if I could find I have the pencil, I have this, oh, and the lipstick, because I totally lost it in 1 second. All right, so what's included? There is also a bracelet, which is also usable as a headband. And let me show you that, because it's a cute headband, and I think I'll wear it tonight. We're going to dinner. So it says, Defend Innocence. I hope you can see that. Ooh, let's try to get, there we go. You can kind of see it, Defend Innocence. It says Defend Innocence. I'm just going to put it on my big noggin. You can wear it as a bracelet. You can wear it as a necklace. You can wear it as a headband. You can wear it as pants if you're really thin and you don't want your butt covered. It's up to you. Not my call. Okay, so you get the amazing piece of jewelry, which is limited edition. That's it. Tomorrow, that's the end of it. No more, no more. Then you also get the exclusive Splurge Cream Shadow in the shade Hopeful. How beautiful is that, right? Using it on my lips today. You can also use it as highlight on your cheeks, on your eyes. It's an amazing product. You also get the eyeliner pencil, which can also be used as lip liner and eye color. This is in the color Purposeful. And then you also get the beautiful, beautiful Moodstruck Opulence lipstick in the shade Sitting Pretty, which is this beautiful pink color. And all of these have been formulated to look good on all skin tones, and they truly do. They truly do. So these 4 pieces, limited edition, you can order them all the way through midnight tomorrow night. It is $60 for the bundle. I hope that you will take advantage of this extremely wonderful bundle that has been put together exclusively for the customers. I hope that you will share the hashtags Defend Innocence, No More 1 in 4. They mean a whole lot to me. Please visit the website, theuniquefoundation.org, and find out more about what we do every single day. So, thank you all for joining me. I will definitely list every product later this evening. Thank you so much. Stay wild, stay beautiful, and I will see you soon. Bye.